Welcome to day 3 of your energy upgrade. I hope you are starting to feel good, especially by day 5. It's going to start to you're going to really start to get going. So feel free to repeat these videos as you need necessary. Today, we are going to lock in and do release of fear. So this is major. There is so much fear attached to stepping into our power, into our gifts, and especially for my energy sensitive beings that are starting to open up and want to open up to their energy and to their gifts. So fear comes in hot and strong because it wants to kind of limit us, and it's here for those superhero tests for us to be able to recognize our fear and push past it and just go for it anyways. So this release of fear is for all timelines, space, and dimensions that you are located to release fear within these levels. And this is all going to be able to be released slowly, but this is going to begin to unravel it. So obviously when energy work happens is you listen to the transmission, you receive energy healing, it impacts your field massively, but it also has to do, in order for it to keep working, is that you have to make those shifts within your life. So I want you to, after you listen to this today, I want you to think about all the things that you are scared to do, or the things that you have stopped yourself from doing because you were scared. And this takes a lot of honesty and a lot of looking at yourself just really head on, and being like, okay, was that because I didn't do that because X, Y, and Z? Did I not have enough money, or did I not have enough support, or was it really not feel right, or was I just really scared and nervous, and did I just avoid that because I felt this fear? So I want you to really take a look at that, and then how you can move throughout your day today and maybe do one thing that kind of scares you a little bit. You're a little bit nervous. Maybe it's talking to somebody new. Maybe it's going to a new coffee shop. Maybe it's booking something that you wanted to book, or maybe it's a session that you've been nervous about, something that you feel a little bit scared about or that you have fear around. I want you to do it and then see how you feel after you did it, because I guarantee you it is not what you build it up to be. It is not so scary. And the more that we can do that, the more that we can shift through and work with our fear instead of let it always, bog us down. So that is what I have to say about fear. And what I think that is even more powerful too is knowing that the thoughts and the emotions that you are feeling around this thing that you're feeling or that you're fearing is literally just that. Anything new or dangerous that we perceive, right, is being kind of guarded and blocked by the things that are trying to keep us safe, our whole nervous system. So when we tap into this, kind of energy healing around these fear points, and that's kind of what they are, was like sometimes we have these really big fear points on that are kind of like spikes in our auric field. And they are literally like, I perceive them as what do you call them? Like thorns. And so what happens is like these fear points happen. And then anytime that like something is around that reminds you of that kind of fear, and maybe it's even from something from your past or even past life, when you have something coming up around that you have previously feared, it's like this like tangling around this thorn of like threads, and it just gets like super messy and super big. And it's like this whole snowball effect where it just becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So as we can kind of pluck those thorns, those fear points out of your field, you'll feel much better, and you'll feel like, okay, that actually wasn't so scary. So it's listening to the transmission and doing something today. That's your homework for today, is doing something today that is out of your comfort zone, that gives you a little bit of fear. It doesn't have to be huge. It's just one step that you can do today. So this transmission is going to help you release those fear points. And when this is kind of, how do I say? So we all have different points and we have different number of these points. So if you're really like majorly struggling with fear and stepping into who you are, and fear comes up a lot with the decisions that you decide to do or don't do, I really recommend doing a session to really to do these specifically for you. But regardless, the transmission will help you of where you're at with fear. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Just take a deep breath in and settle in. You know the drill by now. Hitara sekotru kutri akashitra akwer sekitra akwitrai shitri hutru katri sitako kwechitra ashitrue trakai hatara asukotro to kotra ashitri hakatra okushitri drasekri dro to kotra siratra koi haratri sekatro dro kutru kitrai ishitri koi trai hariti kitrisidi takati jo dro setrai trai shru trai hayeto trai sekatra ishitrai atrai Hotrai se kitra ashiti kai se troe to koe shei trai. Horatrai se ki koe trai shtrai ki troe. Ai troe se triki trai troe to koe shtrai esa kotroe makai stroe te tri si tiwi. Huru troe se krai shdoe trai itsu kotro o se trai. Awatrai se data katrai tra se kotro troe katrai tra se kotro shtri. Haratri se katra shtro kotrai tra se ktre shtoe. I lovingly release all fear points that are in your field. And you can say this out loud with yourself. I lovingly release all fear points that are in my field, effective immediately. Good. All right. Have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow.